Hello and welcome to another KSP2 video. Today we are going to be doing an Apollo style MUN mission. So this mission is actually kind of interesting because we're using an Apollo style lander configuration along with getting there, but we're also going to use a kind of SpaceX style launcher, kind of. So it's going to be kind of a mix of different rockets. It wasn't quite as perfect recreation, but it's close enough. So anyway, we are going to be taking it to the MUN, and yeah, we'll be taking to the MUN, return, and that's pretty much the mission plan. So as you can see here, we are going to add some lights there just for that extra sci-fi-esque. I really think I'm going to continue doing that now. It just looks really cool. Added an aero spike engine to the bottom of that, along with some RCS fuel tanks for the RCS fuel tanks. I mean, for the RCS engines when we come to dock with the main mothership. Added a battery and some extra solar panels and some lights to the bottom of the rocket just so we can see if we happen to be landing on the dark side of the MUN for some reason. I don't know what would happen there, but of course missions can go out of plan, and best always to have a safety feature. And since we're going for a realism aspect to this rocket, I added a launch escape system. So that is the rocket, and as you can see, I think I've got a pretty good paint job on the rocket. I think it works pretty well. And also, quick tip with the fairing, in case you didn't already know this in KSP2, but if you turn off the snapping mode, you can actually make it like slide a lot easier when you try and do things. I found it so much better. It's not that snapping thing, and it's always behind where your mouse clicks. It keeps up to it. It's really good. Anyway, as you can see, we've got 3 engines there. I kind of wanted to go off the oh, I think it was the top stage of, no, the other 3 engines are part of the Starship, I think. Anyway, I was hoping just to have 3 vector engines down here, but had to add 4 because the thrust to weight ratio was a bit too low. So I didn't show that, but yeah, I had to change that. Anyway, as you can see, I'm just sorting out my staging here and saving. I always save so much because I never know when the game's going to crash. Also added some fins here. I probably could have added 3-way symmetry or something, but I didn't. But anyway, it was stable enough. Anyway, just relocating it to the middle of the VAB, so we got it all right. And right spots and everything. And now I'm equipping my crew. Unfortunately, we didn't have Tim C. Cameron, we just had Bill in place of Tim C. Cameron because he crashed in the previous mission after this build. Anyway, as you can see here, this is what the rocket looks like. And here's launch. And we have liftoff. Just thought I'd let some of the sound of the engine, if it was there, actually come through. And here we are ascending above Kerbin. Now, for this mission, I have got, what's it called? I've got the texture quality, 3D texture quality, set at medium, which means I've had to put cloud quality at low. So, no more beautiful clouds on Kerbin for this mission, so hopefully you'll be able to excuse that. Anyway, I think texture quality looked pretty good. In fact, actually, this mission, I was actually expecting to be doing a proper SpaceX Starship, I think it was. I really didn't do my research properly, but I ended up making one. Unfortunately, didn't have Delta V to get to orbit. I was planning on just taking it to orbit, but it wasn't actually, didn't have enough fuel, so I spent half an hour just playing around with the rocket, trying to get it landed on the launch pad, or one of the landing pads. It was actually quite fun, just flying it around and having fun with it. So unfortunately, I can't do that mission, but it was actually quite fun. Anyway, as you can see here, because this is an Apollo style mission, I'm not going to be able to have the UI off the whole mission, so it's going to be a little less cinematic, but I think we can deal with that because my commentaries don't really go on the cinematic type of commentary. So this mission's going to be a little bit more matte layout style. Anyway, as you can see, we're deploying the fairing there, and you can see what this looks like. I should have put a decoupler on the bottom of that launch escape system so it could actually fly away from the rocket, so we're guaranteed clear. Anyway, now we're extending all the solar panels so we don't run out of battery power. And yeah, so now I'm going to control the rocket. I skipped a little bit of the spot because it took me quite a while to get it in the right spot to dock. I did waste a fair bit of fuel, but we had plenty in the end. I think we had. It didn't tell me how much Delta V we had, but I had enough. Anyway, as you can see, we're actually having to use this stage to get ourselves into orbit because the previous stage didn't have enough Delta V in it. So I had to use this stage for the orbit burn, and now we are doing the burn out to Mun. I'm pretty sure this is the burn I'm taking out to the Mun. Taking our orbit line out to the Mun. Anyway, yes, it is, because I can see the Mun coming over the horizon. And here we are time warping down to the Mun and performing our orbital burn. And just trying to get myself in a little bit more of a straighter orbit. It wasn't perfectly straight in the end, but it did the trick. And now we're going to transfer Jebediah to the lander can, and I do have to do a quick load and quick save and quick load to get the lander to undock, but anyway, not a big issue. And here we are time warping down, and I didn't have to make my descent so steep, but it's alright, not a big deal. And funny enough, I actually didn't end up using the RCS, so that RCS was a little bit of dead weight. But anyway, I can probably stop saying all the time. As you can see, we are landing down on a rockier area of the Mun. Fortunately, they don't actually have any collision meshes on it, so we don't need to worry about having the rocket a little bit bent in a funny way, if you know what I mean. Anyway, now we're going to extend the ladders, extend the solar panels, and get ourselves all sorted out for planting our flag, I should say. So, here's our little Kerbal here, Jebediah. And he's going to plant the flag, and, yeah, so, thanks for watching the mission so far. I was hopefully this is going to be uploaded. I think it will be. The commentary hasn't been such a wreck this time. And also, I don't know, I'm not sure if this has happened in every other one of my missions, but I don't think that the colors of my Kerbals on their suits has actually fitted. Anyway, I just quickly cut there to launching the vessel and getting it into an orbit that will intercept the mothership. So as you can see now, we are extending our orbit. Our orbit was a little bit like tilted, but I think I got pretty good on the axis. Anyway, just checking to see how much fuel I had there, because since I didn't activate the engine using staging, it didn't seem to recognize that that engine actually has Delta V in it. So, oh well, now we are going to time warp up to the engine. As you can see, I don't have the UI on because it's UI on, because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. It's a bit hard to do it without the UI on, so I'll just do that without the UI, and waste a bit of fuel trying to figure out how to get my orbit line. It's actually funny, it's been absolutely ages since I've actually done a mission like this. In KSP1, that is. It's been like months since I've done a mission like this in KSP1, just because of using other methods. So I'm surprised I managed to get it this quickly in KSP2. So, yeah. Also, I think I might be talking a bit too fast, so sorry if I am. Anyway. So now we are going to direct our rocket over to our mothership, and yeah, so thank you for making it this far in the video. If you already have, definitely thank you for that. It's really appreciated, because not many people make it this far in the video, so thank you to everyone who has. Anyway, now we are going to have some clumsy times trying to get ourselves connected to the rocket, where we nearly crashed into it, and nearly crashed into it again here, I think. Surprising how hard it can be sometimes. There we go, we bashed them together. It is a bit faster than what it was in real time, because I've got it sped up, just so the mission doesn't go for too long. And I was trying to transfer the fuel out of them, but I think I might have needed to do a few different things, but I didn't at the time. Anyway, now we're going to transfer our Kerbals into the mothership capsule, which is going to re-enter the atmosphere of Kerbin. Forgetting my what's it called? Script. And yeah, so that's actually the mission. It's gone a lot quicker than I thought it would, but I thought this mission was going to be more of a half an hour kind of mission. But anyway, Here we are taking our burn back to Kerbin, so we will be going through the atmosphere. A little bit unrealistic because our orbit line is a bit sharp in on Kerbin, but anyway. So yeah, that's basically this mission. And well, no, it isn't the mission. It hasn't finished yet. Keep stick around. And there was an issue there I had where where I time warped a bit too hard, a bit too fast, so I had to do it again. I thought I cut it out, but I guess I didn't. Anyway, here we are arriving back at Curtin. So yes, now we're going to set the parachutes to deploy when they're ready, and now they have deployed. And as you can see, my cloud quality is at medium. And yes, anyone who's watched this video or has gotten it from a link in the description of a YouTube short, which I'm hoping I'm gonna have put up, really appreciate that you were watching that from that, and you clicked on the description. If not, you're on Reddit, thank you for watching that on that. And yes, now you shall see a link to subscribe to Marvin Huber, who makes awesome KSP2 videos, a link to my channel to subscribe to that, please subscribe to that, a video that YouTube will recommend to you from mine, and a video of Marvin's that I put there. So, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next Kerbal Space Program video.